Hello everyone and welcome to HERORC. I'm Robert. Same day, different time, same channel. As you can see, I've got the Rubicon in the picture with all of its accessories and got all the rims and everything on. I have been working on this thing for hours. The wiring, the rims, and I still haven't really mounted the accessories. I've just been kind of playing with where I was going to put everything. We'll start at the back here. Got the spare tire on, got me a tow hitch, got the new bumper on with the tow hooks on it, and the lights. And then in the bed, I've got me a toolbox, a propane tank, not a propane tank, but an air tank for flats if we have a flat, and that's if the spare tire is messed up. And I'm gonna change. Well, that looks pretty good. Spare tires are usually black, but I think I could come a little bit close. No, I don't want to mess up those rims, so we're gonna leave it just like that. Here I am being indecisive again. And got the ammo box in the back there. None of this is mounted. I'm just kind of toying with what I'm going to do with things. And I got an extra box on the top. I want to add like a sleeping bag and all of that because I want to make this vehicle like ready for anything. And on the top here, I've got the rifles. Well, a single shot rifle here with the scope on it, and then a multi-fire weapon. And you can see I got the rims on it with the original tires, 1.9s. Got the lights on the bumper on with the lights in it, and I'm going to put a tow hitch on it. As a matter of fact, got the perfect one. And since I'm not mounting anything and just showing what I'm going to do anyway, I got the perfect one right there. Yes, sir. Remote control and everything. So that, oh my God, this sucker is going to be super equipped. But I can't find my light lenses for those up there. I have problems with my light lenses for some reason. I'll figure something out. And then I've got the light bar on the roof light bar, which is not attached yet. Like I said, I've been working on this thing for hours and I just kind of got tired. I'm going to trail it outside tonight to the front to close the gate. And you know, these come with interior, so I haven't put the interior in it yet either. So, but this is going to be a nice vehicle when I'm done with it, man. And it should be. I mean, the hours I've put into it. So yeah, there you have it, the Rubicon, baby. Getting all dressed up and ready for action. You know, the jack here is a working jack. I actually bought this jack for my accent, but it didn't look that, I couldn't really find a place to mount it back there. I may put it back on there or get another one eventually, because I'm thinking about putting a bed. They make these 3D printed beds for the accent, so I may just order another one of those and put it on the back. But man, I can see what she's going to look like when I get done with it, man. It is going to be a beaut. With the tire and the bumper in the back, I already had to adjust the shocks because it was kind of raking, had that rake look. So I adjusted the shocks for that, and probably going to have to do the front too now that I'm going to add this tow hitch to it. But you know, the reason why I didn't do the lights I'm not going to do the lights and the tow hitch because I already got all the wires battened down, and then I thought about these were afterthoughts. You know, the roof light, and the tow hitch. So it's going to be a nice vehicle. I really don't care too much for dark gray, and I didn't like that red they had either though. So this was my best option. Other than I'm yawning, I'm tired, I'm ready to go to bed. It's 11:08 at night. So without further ado, I'm going to get this thing. I want to cruise it out to the front and close the gate. And I'll let you see how it lights up in the dark. I want to see how it lights up in the dark with all these lights on it. And I will see you on the flip side. Alright, here we are back on the flip side. We're going to trail around to the front and close the gate and call it a night, because I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Take her down the stairs, see how she does. Nice slow modulation, nice drag brakes. And she is probably about 2 pounds heavier now that I put all this stuff on it. Look at that articulation. Very nice. Gotta love it. Gotta love this Rubicon. It's nice, man. It's gonna be a nice addition. Nice scaled addition to the fleet. Look at that. Boy, you gotta love that. Cannot complain about that modulation at all. Look at that drag brake doing its thing. And then it centers out. Alright, I think we grabbed. Okay. It's got a long wheelbase to it, but it's not a crawler. It's a trail truck for sure. And that tow hitch is probably going to grab back there, but let's see. No, it looks like it's going to clear. Alright. Yeah, it scraped a little bit, but that's okay. And my ramp here, I stepped on it the other day and broke it, but I got an idea how to fix it. I'm going to slap a 2x4 up under it. So we're going to head on around the front. And we got shadows. Let me see if I can get out the shadow. Or stop having a shadow. You know, I didn't notice that in other videos until after. What did I hit there? Got something beeping. Battery strong. Nice looking rig there, boy. It's one of my favorite lines. Nice looking rig there. Alright, we're getting in the dark. Slide her up. Let's keep rolling. Smelling skunk. My camera alarmed the other day, and I checked it out, and I had a fox. And something is trying to move the bricks, but I think they got out on the other side over there. Dug another hole. I'm not sure what it is yet. Nice rig here, boy. You can hardly see it because it's dark, but it's lit up. Lit up really nice. It's pretty quiet, it's not that loud. Pretty smooth too. Controls. Oh yeah, animals. Your radio link. Fusion in it. Alright, we're coming up on the landscaping lights now. And it's got a nice rig. Very nice. Threw the rifle in the back just in case we ran across some cars or bears or something out here. it's pretty smooth. Oh, you want to go on an adventure? Oh, don't run into the road bush now. You want to go on a yard adventure. That just shows you how powerful these things are. Fusion in it. Wait till I get done with it. It's gonna be really nice. I don't know if I'll be able to bring it out tomorrow because I don't know if I'm gonna have all the lights in it. Well, I know I'm not gonna have the interior in it because I gotta paint it. But uno momento. Alrighty, there we go. What I just noticed is that I didn't hook up the original lights. I just hooked up my little homemade lights to it. That's why we don't have any red lights in the back. That's okay. Can't think of everything. Especially when you're amateur. I don't think I'm going to mess with this tomorrow because it's a lot more tedious work. I would have liked to have had it done and towed the speed vehicle out to the front tomorrow, but I'll probably just use another vehicle and do some towing. Yes, sir. Nice. Can't see it, but all you can see is the lights, but it's okay. You got the front and everything mowed. I got to get back here and mow the back. And I got piles of thicket all around back here. Can't see it up there, but got piles and piles of that stuff out here. That slows. After years, that builds up. And I went and got me about a ton of dirt in my little trailer there. 2 yards. Really, no, a yard. Got a half of topsoil and half sand. And I'll mix it together and throw it out here. It's good to do that about every few years or so. Topsoil gives the grass nourishment, and the sand helps keep moisture on the ground, and you need that here in Texas. And there you can see McCrawler course, not lit up yet, not tonight anyway. Just so much going on right now. You got the rest of the front yard covered, the part that I wanted covered. So I got to start moving rock with my John Deere. See if I can't get that covered up. Then paint and fence. Alright, let's see if we can do this on a uneven. This is really going to test the articulation here. Because that part right there is broke, as you can see. I want to see if we can do it. The Jeep Rubicon, baby. With my homemade lights. See if you can get up this puppy. Get up this ramp with this articulation. See how good the articulation is in this vehicle. Leaning pretty good, but that's about as far as it's going to lean. I think it's going to do it. Nice. Very nice. Everything's still on the ground. All wheels are on the ground. Backboard is lifting up back there, but I think it'll still do it. Once that back tire on the driver's side gets on that other piece of board, there it is. There it is. There you have it, folks. She creeped on up it. Rubicon! I think this is probably going to be one of my favorite vehicles when I get done with it. Oh my God, this thing is nice. I'm telling you, the Fusion has made it a totally different vehicle. And that's what really changed it. The performance anyway. I am just adding my accessories to it. Wow. That is crazy. You don't want to mess up my lights on here, so I'm going to push this puppy open. Door anyway. Everything's a puppy. Get on in there, girl. You earned your money. You deserve a little help. Just creeping right along, man. My building back here is a mess. I got a lot of work to do. I mean, just so much to do. Now, once I retire, everything's going to be tight. Everything's going to be organized and straight. Because I'll have every day to get out here and jack around. Every day, all day. All right, folks. There you have it. The Rubicon being overhauled. Look at that slow creeping. Yeah, you gotta love it. You have got to. And if it was anything in the way that it had to crawl over, it would just creep over it. And look at that turning radius. Look at that tire. Look at that tire down there. Just look at that. Wow. Almost sideways. Boy. And those rims look sweet on there. I love this vehicle, man. I love this vehicle. I have fallen in love. You know, every time I drive one of my vehicles, I fall in love. That's crazy, isn't it? Every time I drive one of my vehicles, I fall in love. My goodness. That is nice. That is very nice. Love your Rubicon. All right, folks. There you have it. The Rubicon in the house. In the heezy house. Or however you say that. I don't know what I'm going to tow out there. My bar came in. I don't know what I'm going to take out there tomorrow. I'll probably take the Camaro back out and maybe a Basher. I don't know. It'll be a surprise. It'll be a surprise to me. So, like I always say, folks, much more to come. And take care of yourselves.